Alright, I want to apologize. My battery went dead on my camera. I have an older camera, and the batteries don't seem to last as long as they should. Okay, we got to this point. I noticed in the video we got to this point on the lay. Well, after we got that done, all I did was come here and cut this foot completely off. Okay? Now, you didn't see me do that, but that's what I did, because I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a peg leg here. Okay? We're gonna make a peg leg here, so that's what happened. I apologize that my camera went south on me at that point, but that's all I did. All I did was come over here and just cut this off, cut this part off, because we're gonna make a peg leg. So we'll continue with it now. Let me go ahead and come back here and go ahead and make a cut for our back. The back of the pirate. Now, as you can see from the back, all this is way too wide and stuff. So we're just going to bring a lot of this down. Let me get my pencil. And we're going to bring this down also, where he's too fat, really, when you look at him. So we're going to bring him down. Okay. Now we want to bring this all down back here. And let's go ahead and make our cut back here so we can separate the two. And that way, and let's go ahead and just okay. That way we can bring this down. And bring this down. Now, what we want to do, we want to go ahead and just draw this around the leg here so that we can bring all this down. And let's go ahead and just go ahead and cut it, okay? Let's just cut this across here. And let's come up here. And we want to cut that. And come through here and cut that. And cut up like this. Okay? Now if we're going to make a peg leg, then we have to definitely cut out some stuff here. Come back here and cut this, because it's it's too big. End of it. Down in here. And let's bring all this down here. All this I apologize once again. And this all begins to come down right in here on the end of it. Give it kind of a because these shoes are going to have to come down anyway. These shoes are way too big. And we're going to go ahead and come right here where the legs are and cut our, and all this over here has to come down. And just bring this down a little bit. Separate that a little bit more in there. Okay. Make Hey, you see, I'm sorry. Excuse me so much. I tell you, I'm really having some allergy problems today. And the bottom of the leg, as you can see, we're just sort of narrowing it just a little bit. It's going to be a small peg leg. Get these shoes the way we want them. See how we're doing? All right, see that? Now, if we want to make it bigger, we can actually come up here and take off more up here. And make the peg leg just like that. If we look at the bottom of it here, it's starting to be rounded back in here. See that? It's a small peg leg. It's not a big one. We just kind of run it down like that from the leg. And look at that, see? We've got a little peg leg. Now let's come up here to the head and to the back and try to all right. Now this arm is too thick, and we're going to just go ahead and make a cut, an elbow cut right there. Okay? Elbow cut. There we go. Now, we're not going to do any cutting on the hand right now. There we go. We're not going to do any cutting on the hand until I actually make the sword, put it in the hand, and then I bring the hand down. That time, okay? And let's go ahead and make a cut. Make our cuts just like that. Just like that in the arm. To make it look this way. Here we go. And we just sort of bring this up and back here. Here we go. Like that. Okay. There's our cut right here. Okay. All right. Now, I'll make this cut a little bit more like that. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is all I want to do is just kind of come up like this, come down like this as his with his pants. Just gonna kind of come up and come down like this. Okay. Now, of course, we have to cut in between our legs here. So, let's make that cut. And deepen that. Okay. Thin this up a little bit in here. And then we want to make our cut right here. Our cut right there. In the pants. Like that. So we're going to bring this down a little bit. Just kind of see how we sort of swing and scoop it. See how do we do the knife to give it kind of a and back here the same way. We just sort of swing that, scoop that knife like that, in other words. Okay. And then we just come up here and we're going to make a little cut in there where the shirt, it's like a little V cut that we do in there. Up underneath the neck there. There we go. Can make another little cut back here for the arm. All right, we are getting there. Now let's come up here and let's enclose this a little bit more. I'll make a cut right there. Up right there. And all I want to do is just not have it. There we go. Closer to the head. All right. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and cut up and down on this face. We're going to put a cigar in his mouth. Make a cut there. And make a cut there. He would not be a very happy fellow. See that? And we're going to go up and we're going to across there. All right, now my next step is to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just bring this nose down just a little bit. That's fine. Now I've got to go cut a sword for him to go into this hand, and I'll carve that, and then I'll put that in along with the cigar, which we'll go ahead and cut the cigar out of a dowel, and I'll show you how we do that. And let me go get a piece of wood, and we'll do that, and then we'll begin to slowly, let me cut that shoe down just a little bit more, have it a little bit shorter. There we go. Okay, and so next I'm going to do that. All right, we'll be right back.